Ray Longo believes Greg Hardy's illegal knee was intentional and a way for him to get out of the fight.
I mean, come on, man. What do you expect at this point? I mean, this is going to be another travesty unfolding in front of our eyes. I mean, the guy he wanted out of that fight. It didn't go his way. I don't even know the guy. I don't know anything about him, but I got to tell you, by the eyeball test, that guy's not looking too good. You know, he's really, that knee to me was intentional to get out of the fight. He was gassed, sitting on that stool. He looked completely lost in between rounds. And the one thing he doesn't have power, but that's definitely not going to be enough to get him anywhere in this division. You know what I mean? So I think the guy's a lose-lose all the way around. Again, is anybody surprised by that? You know, like I think Stephen Smith said, well, everybody's going to go back and look at, you know, what do you want us to look at? You know, his track record sucks. You know, what he wants to make something up that he's a good guy. You got to prove it. Actions speak louder than words. Tell me, show me you're a good guy. Do something good. That was horrible, and he could have really, really hurt that guy. That's a big, powerful guy who took a free shot on a guy on one knee, and that's fucking bullshit.
Kenny Florian doesn't understand why Greg Hardy was given the co-main event slot at UFC Brooklyn.
You know, listen, I think the emotions probably got the better of him. I don't think he did that on purpose, but for a lot of people, they looked at that and they said, of course he did that.
Right.
That was, of course, Greg, he was going to do that. So it was unfortunate. I think that the big thing is this, though. Like, for me, why is the UFC putting this guy in a co-main event? Why?
Right.
Because of the attention that he gets. It's not because of his fight experience. It's not because they think he's a guy who's going to fight for the belt in one or two fights.
Right.
So why are you putting this guy in that situation? I don't think it's fair to him, and it's not fair to the other fighters, and it's not fair to anything. Like it did not make sense at all. And why the UFC continues to put these guys, the Paige Van Zants, the Sage Northcutts, Francis Ngannou in these situations. Right. Sometimes they come through, but I tell you what, 90% of the time they do not.
Yeah.
Build them up. Build these guys up. Why are you putting them in these situations? Now, I think Crowder was the right matchup for the most part. But don't put him in a co-main. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand where this is coming from or why they're doing this early to a guy in his career.
Fabricio Werdum saves drowning teenager on LA beach.
My husband is so brave. Look at him rescuing a teenager. You're awesome, Fabricio. Tu é foda, kid. Acabou de tirar do mar,
Tyron Woodley says his goal is to move up and be the middleweight champion, and then become the fighter of the year in 2019.
And this year is about separation. This year is about making it me and everybody else. I don't want no close fights. I don't want nobody looking like they can hang with me. I want to just fuck people up off sight. Like, I'm trying to tear people's head off. Everybody. Every and anybody. Usman, Colby. Then I'm going up to 185. I'm going to get that belt too. And I'll take a look back down at 170 and see where the deck at after a shuffle a bit. And I'll go back and defend there. So I'm looking to be fighter of the year. That's my MMA goal. Beat those two guys in convincing fashion. Go up there and take a belt. I think it's undeniable at that point that I'm the greatest welterweight of all time. And pound for pound, I should crack in the top 3 and be fighter of the year. So I'm speaking it out loud, guys. And some of you guys don't recognize, you say those things, and yeah, sometimes you're like, oh man, you ain't gonna do that. Oh man, get out of here. Sometimes you gotta really, really, really say it, because now you hold yourself accountable, and you told the world this shit, and you gotta live up to it. And some people will doubt you. They say, oh man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't getting no lead role. And then guess what? You get it, and the motherfucker's face is on the floor. So that's what I do.
Stephen Thompson says he can finish Anthony Pettis in round 1.
When it comes to striking, if this might become, which I think it will, become a stand-up fight, he may look for a takedown. I'll be prepared for that. But that's going to be, especially with two high-level strikers, is going to be the game. That's going to be the chess match. Is going to be the distance management. Who has the better feints to be able to let those kicks and those hands land? who's going to be able to move in and out and counter each other, you know? I know he's going to be looking to counter me. I'm going to be looking to counter him. But that's what makes this fight so exciting, I think. He's going to be trying to throw his flashy techniques, and I'm going to be doing the same. He's not going to beat me. He's not going to beat me with the flashiness.
I love it. I'm getting excited. It's 2 months away, and I'm getting excited. And am I correct in reading that you think you'll finish him in the first round? Did you say that?
You know what? I said that it could happen. Yes, that could definitely happen in the first round. I feel like I have more power. I think I have the better striking. If it goes the way I want it to go, it could definitely happen.
Marlon Moraes says it was embarrassing for him to watch the champion of his division get finished in 32 seconds.
You know, it was a good fight. It was a quick fight. And I just feel a little bit embarrassed, you know, from being at 35 and having our champion going down and losing, you know.
Wow, so you actually felt embarrassed that he only lasted 32 seconds. That was the feeling.
Yeah, because I'm a 35 and he's going down representing us, and he lost, you know. And I have a lot of friends 125 pounds. I think the 125 pound division should stick around, and they have a lot of guys, you know. I think Henry, he fought and he was there representing all these guys, you know. And but I was kind of cheering for Henry to win.
You were cheering for Henry. I'm surprised. I thought maybe you would cheer for your champion to win, so it strengthens the division.
Yeah, but he's going down, you know. He had plenty challengers, I think, on the 135, and he went down. He went to take what's from somebody else, and he didn't get it.